He knew he was going to be in the Hall of Fame after he died. He knew that they wouldn't give him his trophy if he won a race. He knew that they wouldn't pay him when he won.
Welcome to Love Black Culture, and this week in Black History, the first African-American race car driver achieved one of his most monumentous accomplishments, setting the way for other professional drivers. Before we get started, we want to thank you for watching. If you love Black culture, remember to subscribe and like the video. At Love Black Culture, our goal is to help educate and celebrate the culture, and we can only do this with your support. If you want to help, check out our store and our Patreon page. Now, let's get to the video. On December 1st, 1961, Wendell Oliver Scott won the 1964 Jacksonville 200. This made him the first African-American to win a race in the NASCAR Grand National Series. Scott was the ultimate pioneer for auto racing, as he was also the first black person to ever compete in a NASCAR race. He made his debut on March 4th, 1961, but it was a path full of hardship. Wendell was rejected many times due to his race. However, he persevered and became one of the most popular racers due to his consistent top performances. The newspapers in the area said that he had been among the top drivers in every race. Driver Rodney Legion stated, "He was a racer. You could look at somebody and tell whether they were a racer or not. Didn't nobody send him to the track to represent his race? He come down because he wanted to drive a damn race car." Many racers grew to respect him. However, he still encountered racism from the fans and other drivers at every race he participated in. His crowning moment was even bittersweet. After winning the Jacksonville 200, he was not announced as the winner due to his race. Initially, the win was given to another white driver, but Scott was awarded the win after the audiences left. However, his family did not receive the trophy until 2010, 47 years after the race and 20 years after Scott had died. In addition to being the first black person to win a NASCAR race, Scott also had 147 top 10 finishes, competed in 495 races over 13 years, was inducted into the International Motorsports Hall of Fame in 1999, the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, and was inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame in 2015. To this day, only two African-American drivers have won a race in NASCAR. The second was Darrell Wallace Jr., who won at the 2013 Kroger 200. Scott's life has been an influence on many, including Darrell Wallace Jr., and will be an influence of any race car driver on any level of African-American heritage. To recap, this week in history, Wendell Oliver Scott broke the color barrier in auto racing and led the way for many other drivers in all levels of the sport. If you'd like to learn more about Wendell Oliver Scott, please check out the description below. Thanks for watching. If you learned something in this video, please like the video. Also, subscribe to the channel for more great videos. Your support is the only way we can continue to educate and celebrate the culture. And if you would like to help us and join the Black Culture family, please check out our shop and our Patreon page. Thanks, and talk to you next time.